Peace and blessings and namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, okay? And I had a major download and I didn't even wait to try to get dressed for it. I just want to share it with you now, okay? This is for the divine chosen ones. Very important, listen to me. We're approaching the 1221 portal, all right? The 1221 portal is when intentions goes up and becomes solidified, okay? And then we usher into the timeline that is being solidified by the beginning of the new year, all right? So listen to me very carefully. If you are closing out a cycle or being told to close out a cycle, whether it is in your business, your organizations, your goals, your personal life, anything that's dealing with personal life. If you've been told to close out this cycle, make sure by the 21st that some kind of way it is solidified, okay? If you are leaving a business, a corporation, a job, or you're being told to start on your own projects, okay? And the divine is leading you to do something, to build on your own, to channel your creativity, to do your own project. Make sure that intention is solidified by the 21st, okay? If it's anything with your personal life, make sure your decisions are solidified by the 21st, okay? You can start with these intentions on the full moon, okay, to make it go up, to solidify what it is that you're doing. You don't have to have the plan already in action, but you have to have made a conscious decision. Why? Because we're ending a cycle and beginning a new one, okay? So if you do not have these plans and actions, if you do not have your goals lined up, if you do not have your projects in the working and you're in stagnant energy, okay? If you do not work on whatever it is in your personal life, that needs to be addressed, and you're still stuck in that energy, by the time the new year hits, honeys, you're going to enter in another karmic cycle of learning. You will not be able to advance to your new purpose, to your new life, or to the highest timeline, okay? And pay attention. There are those who don't want this for you. So make sure you are protecting your ideas. Make sure you are protecting your goals. Make sure you are protecting your projects. Make sure you are protecting or dissolving your relationships, whatever the divine has told you to do, okay? Because if the case is that you find yourself unable to move, unable to fill out your highest call, okay, or you're not really going in the direction that you're supposed to with your ideas, your creativity that's been given to you, by the time the new cycle hits, you're going to be stuck for another 7 years of going around in circles, okay? We're trying to end a certain karmic cycle and begin on the new earth trail, but you must be careful. Why? Excuse me. Because you're not the only one that knows that this cycle is closing and a new one is beginning, okay? Your enemies, your adversaries know too, okay? So be aware of distractions. Be aware of temptations that are coming your way. Be aware of things that no longer serve you, trying to repackage itself and present itself as something beautiful to you to keep you trapped on a demonic timeline. The way that I said that was kind of scary, and I'm not trying to scare you, okay? But I am telling you the real deal, okay? So if you're going into a space of meditation for this new moon, if you're going into a space of meditation for this 1221 date or cycle, make sure you are doing this in hermit mode or around people that you really, really trust, okay? Because it is crucial for you. 7 years is at stake, all right? Now, you have to make up your mind. If you are going to stay stuck in another 7-year karmic cycle, okay, with your jobs, with your organizations, with your friends, with your relationships, with whatever it is, or if you are ready to step into that newness, Okay, if you are ready to step into that higher timeline, if you are ready to step into your call, you have to make this decision. All right. And if something needs to be in place, a planning, an outline, or anything like that by the 21st. And when the new year hits, you should be focusing on trying to get it developed. Okay. You cannot afford to go backwards. Any of you, chosen ones. All right. Do not do this. Okay. Learn the lessons in the cycles, move forward, but be very careful with your energy. Protect yourself. Protect yourself under the new moon. Under the full moon. Protect yourself under the portal. Okay? Protect yourself, because now that the information is out to the light and the dark, people are wanting to try to stop your destiny, your plans, your creativity. Okay? The things that the Most High has designed for you to do. Okay? Now, and they're going to come in all type of different forms. And be careful to keep these plans to yourself. Protect your plans. Okay? And it's not so much that you're protecting your plans because out of fear that somebody's going to sabotage it. Of course, you're going to have people that's sitting around going, oh, what are you getting ready to do? Oh, dark forces, stop them. Oh, what is he getting ready? What did she just say? Oh, dark forces, stop. You're going to have people like that. But that was a little mean. But what I'm saying to you is it's not going to work with them. But if you care enough about these people, okay, that are underdeveloped, okay, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, if you care enough about these people, you will keep your plans to yourself so that they don't go into that vein of competition, jealousy, envy, and all of that stuff and further harm themselves. All right. Nothing's going to happen to you, but it will happen to them. Okay. So ultimately, do we want anybody suffering? No, we do not. So keep your plans to yourself, because you throw it out there, somebody's going to try to counter it. The karma is going to backfire, because right now, what did I say? Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. The divine protection that is over your life is real, and it is serious. Okay. It will backfire onto your enemies. If you don't like to see people suffer, if you're one of those people that don't like to see that, then keep it to yourself, because these lower vibrations can't help themselves. They can't. They can't help themselves because they're not in tune with the divine. They're not. Okay, they're in tune with something else. And that something else that they're in tune with keeps lying to them and saying that they're going to be successful, that they are right, that they are correct. It keeps lying, okay, and deceiving these beings into self-sabotage, all right, because they don't have the ability to see it, but you can, okay, and you don't really want to see them suffering. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, but make sure you are in alignment. Okay, you do not want to repeat another 7 years of a karmic cycle on the wrong timeline, because you're scared to detach from what it is that you need to detach to get the ball rolling. Okay, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's an organization. I don't care if it's a business. I don't care if it is family. Okay, I don't care if it's family. Do you understand? You have got to move. You have got to move mentally. First, get it in alignment, send it up to the universe, okay? Then start putting action to it. I don't care if you don't have the money or what's necessary to get it done right now. It's about the intention. And once it is solidified, you cannot go back, okay? Now, be careful during this time as people start to test you and pull you, okay, and come after you, because they're going to be drawn to you. I already told you that. Your light is shining now, okay? Your light is shining now. So people, you're going to attract all types of people. You're going to attract the high vibrations, and you're going to attract the low vibrations, okay? It doesn't matter. Keep yourself protected during this time, all right? Because the enemies come in all different shapes and forms, okay? And they're not here to help you, okay? They're here to rope you back into another cycle. 7 years, all right? That's typically how long that lasts. Don't do it to yourself. Move when you're told to move, okay? In your creativity. in your projects, okay? In whatever it is that you need to put your hands to get you out of this into this. Do it now. Keep it to yourself. Remain protected. If you are a high-powered empath, okay? Pay attention to this. If you are a high-powered empath and you can easily pick on other people's energy, stay in isolation during the dates that are very important to you. Please do this, okay? If you find it impossible to stay in isolation or in hermit mode, then make sure that you're surrounding yourself or aligning yourself with people who are on the same vibration, frequency, and love light with you, okay? Because a powerful empath can pull somebody else's energy and think that it's their own, okay? And you'll operate under the delusion of someone else's energy. And whatever that energy is designed to keep you trapped, all right? Don't do it to yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. Now that that's all out the way, here's the lighter note of things, okay? I need help. I do. I need 2 volunteers, all right? And these volunteers are for a personal study for my own development. I do not want you to volunteer in my comment section at all. I want you to remain anonymous, okay? The reason why is because I have a lot of enemies. I have a lot of enemies because I speak the truth, and I don't want you targeted. I can handle it. Some of you may not be able to, okay? So it's fine. You will email me at dragonlotusms for metaspiritual at yahoo.com. Dragonlotusms at yahoo.com. I forgot about it. Now, why do I need your help? Because of the new energies that are coming through right now, okay? There's something that I re-tapped into, and I need to know, depending on how I can get this done, is going to assist me in which avenue that I need to be taking, okay? So let me tell you what this is. I am walking with energy surges, and I am setting off animals, okay? My presence has thrown off 2 cats and a female dog into heat, okay? And everybody's blaming me about it. They're kind of mad about it. And it's a consistent thing, okay? Even the neighbors' animals are starting to be affected by my presence, okay? Now, another thing is, last night, I went to find my mom, and to one of her little, what is it? Some type of microbrewery or something like that. Well, anyway, I want to go find her so I can pick her up and take her home. And I ran into a young male, okay, in his 20s, white, blue eyes, very, very young, very vibrant. And he was the bartender behind it. And for some reason, we started getting into a conversation about Bigfoot and ghosts. We just ended up having this conversation. And he starts telling me that there was a relative from the past that started coming to him as a ghost and was checking, what was worried about the mother or the mother of his friend or something to that effect. I can't really remember. And so I remember asking him, I said, are you a medium? And he said, I don't know. And I said, are you a starseed? And he said, what is that? I said, do you want to find out? And he said, yes. Now, this was just me having fun, okay? Because I was waiting for my mom to finish up her tab and this, that, and the third. And so when I said, do you want to find out like that, and got all excited, he was like, yeah. So what I ended up doing was taking my crystal, and I put my head down, and I started asking questions. I started inquiring about this gentleman, what his role was, what he was here to do, okay? And when I looked up at him, he was holding his chest. Okay, he was holding his chest and he was shaking, okay? And he told me, I don't know what you're doing, but I feel it all in my chest and I feel it all in my arm, and it's resonating with me. It's resonating. It kind of freaked him out a little bit, but more importantly, it freaked me out too, okay? Because whatever it is that I have going on, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with it yet. So for the volunteers, I know that I can activate and I can heal through mudras, when I'm in the presence of someone. I'm not quite sure if I can do it long distance. Okay. And because I'm not a charlatan and because I'm not after money right now, I'm after my purpose and I'm still trying to develop myself and still trying to understand what it is I'm supposed to do. I need 2 volunteers that are willing to allow me um, to send me any information of what it is that they need to work on and will allow me to try to see if I can do the same thing long distance. Okay. And it's only for my edification. All right. It could be, I'll sign a non-disclosure if you want me to. Okay. I'm hoping that my word is my bond enough, but you never know out here. Right. So, and I need to know if I can do this long distance because it's going to make a difference in what it is that I'm building right now. Okay. And if I can't, then I know I can't. Okay. And that would not be a service that I'm willing to offer. But if I can, okay, I need to know from you what you are feeling. What is it affecting? Okay. If you are feeling it at all, if any type of changes, I will check in with you periodically to see if this is working. Because honestly, the last time that I felt this type of energy going through my body, I was pretty young. Okay, I was either 19 or 20 years old. I was pretty young, and I was in more Sith energy than I am Jedi energy. Do you see what I'm saying? So, and I'll tell you what happened then too, because it is a pretty interesting story. As a matter of fact, it's a little funny. When I was 19 or 20 years old, I used to hustle men at the pool hall. It is what it is, right? I told you I wasn't always an angel. So I would go to the local pool halls. I would dress real cute. I'd have my heels and stuff on. And, I would act like I couldn't play and this, that, and the third. And then when they started gambling, I would jump in there and I would have a friend of mine going, "No, are you ridiculous?" And then I would just, and it was it. All right. So I used to hustle these men. Now, there was a particular gentleman that was always in this pool hall that I had a very big crush on. Okay, and everybody knew it, but he was a lot older. He was in his 30s, and I was between 19 and 20 years old. And so he thought I was adorable. He thought I was cute, but he used to always say to me, "You're too young." And I appreciate him right now for that. I do. He's a stand-up guy. He said, you're cute, you're adorable, but you're too young. You're just too young. Maybe check back with me when you get a little older. Okay. All right. Well, I wasn't having it, right? And so I was harassing this man every day. And it got to the point where the people, in the pool hall, when they would see me, if I walked in and he was already there, they would say, "Oh my God, there go your girlfriend." And he would just blush, and send me over a drink or what have you like that. And I would play with them. One day, on a day that he wasn't expecting me to be there, he brought in a woman that he was courting. And I guess this was either his girlfriend or somebody he was trying to get to know. And she was a mature woman, very mature, very elegant, she was beautiful. She was a beautiful woman, and he walked in with her and I saw him first and I smiled because I'm thinking to myself, "Oh yes, he's here." But then when I saw her, I had a glass of Merlot in my hand. And when I saw her, it exploded. This is a true story. Okay. I don't lie on the divine. I understand karma. Okay. I don't lie on the divine. The glass exploded in my hand. The bartender and the people around me started freaking out. Like he got so scared. He was apologizing. He thought maybe that the glass had a crack in it, or maybe he went from hot water to cold water. But I literally felt the energy. Okay. And it was jealousy. Okay. Do you understand? And because I was channeling that jealousy when I saw her, it channeled out of my hand and it exploded the glass. From that moment on, I became afraid. I became afraid of negative emotions. Okay, it's just kind of like the concept of the Sith. See, I could channel energy when I was in my negative polarity. If I was angry, I could channel it. If I was jealous, I could channel it. Okay, and it was destructive. Okay, so that part of the gift had been pulled back from me until I started to understand or incorporate my shadow self. All right. The past couple of months, it has come back. It's triggering animals. It's triggering people. okay? And I need to know what I'm supposed to do with it. And this is a new part of my journey. So I am hoping that 2 people would be willing to allow me to see if this is something that I can do either through the phone. I don't really want to do it through the phone, through FaceTime or Zoom or Skype or anything like that. I need to see your eyes, okay? Eyes are the windows to the soul. I need to see your eyes, okay? But I will keep you anonymous. If you can help me, okay, understand, I know I can heal and I know I can activate, but what else? Okay, I'm developing just like you. I'm learning just like you. Okay, I don't know everything that I got going on right now, just like you. Okay, and I'm humble enough to ask for your help in this. I need it. I need it. And I only need 2. So email me at dragonlotusms@yahoo.com. Okay, I need to get this right. I cannot take people's money. I'm not in this for money, okay? I'm not in this for status, okay? I'm in this for the service that I'm supposed to provide, okay? So if you want to help me, and don't be afraid, okay? Please send me an email and help me continue to develop what it is that I got going on, all right? And for the last time, stay grounded, okay? This is a critical time for you. Do not get distracted. Do not get breadcrumbed, okay? Do not let anybody pull you backwards. Do not get distracted from your goals. Put your hands to the plow, all right? Get the intentions up. And for the divine ones, the divine chosen ones, who have put their goals out there and is possibly being attacked or gang stalked or any of those things like that, have no fear. During this time, anything that is going to you will backfire, okay? You are divinely protected. We are going to continue to activate your armor, and just know what it is that you're supposed to be doing and start to get it done, okay? Also, be aware of deception. There are some people who are just not afraid to lie or trick or deceive in the name of the divine. And oh my God, that's a scary place to be, okay? That's all. I am Sophie, and I love you all. Bye.